Well, Professor, I hope you've enjoyed your time here.
It's been a real pleasure.
Oh,
a real
brilliant,
pleasure.
Brilliant.
Real pleasure.
Do you mind if I ask you just a few quick questions just before you
Go
leave
for it.
us?
Yeah, of course.
The first one really is about the impression you've got of our school, the students that you've just met, the tour that you've had. What's your takeaway?
I love their ambition. I love their questions. I love the fact that they were already seeing angles when I was talking about some stuff in the session and when we were asking the questions. They were obviously always taking the knowledge already and thinking, okay, well, what does that mean for me and my studies? What should I choose? And I know we spoke about choices as well.
Of course, thank you. You know, Queen Mary is one of our favoured universities. Our students love coming to your university. Queen Mary is one of the top Russell Group universities, and I just want to know, what do you think makes the relationship between Queen Mary and TBS so special?
I would say we've got a very international outlook. We have a great student body. About 50% of our students are international, including a large number from Turkey as well. I think some of the students we spoke to this morning had siblings already at the university. So I think there's a strong connection there. I think we have a very global outlook in the topics that we study as well. And it's just that, whether it's research, teaching, or the study abroad that we do as well, there's a nice frame of thinking that says we want to create international citizens. And I think that seems to me to link very closely with what you're trying to do.
Professor, when we think of law degrees, we think of turning out lawyers. But actually a lot of students have ambitions being business leaders, entrepreneurs, other things. What skills are transferable from law into those other areas of leadership out in the wider world?
I've seen so many lawyers go on to fascinating careers. And what have they taken with them from law? Critical thinking, being able to see two sides of a problem, being able to challenge things when they think something's not done properly, the sense of ethics as well, which of course in business now is an enormous issue in the world global. So I think also that human relational skill, and as the world develops with AI, what do we need above all? We need those human relational skills. So being able to have a conversation with your client, often in a very stressful situation, boy, do you get that skill from actually being a lawyer as well. But then you apply that in any walk of life you want to take that to.
And I think that came over really clearly in your talk, that human side to being a lawyer as well. Very impressive. And my final thing is really, and it's on the tip of everybody's tongue at the moment, AI. AI. What impact do you think AI is going to have on that specialised field of law work in the future?
So AI is already being used a lot. It helps you do things more quickly, more efficiently, and you could say more accurately sometimes as well when you're doing searches across thousands of documents. What it won't replace though is actually going back to that human point, is it won't replace the ability to have human connection. How do we build trust? How do you build trust with things? And again, the whole thing around ethics and AI is a fascinating topic. So yes, it will change some jobs, but it will, I'm not so worried about jobs disappearing, but I think the good news is law will give you some skills, and the AI tools you can use with it will actually help you do more interesting roles actually, because you'll be taking that technology and using it to help you analyse and ask better questions.
As any outstanding lawyer, I'm sure you are, you've convinced me. I wish I had my time again and could go back and do law. But thank you very much for joining us today. It's been a real pleasure.
Real pleasure. Thank you very much for having me.